The Stonefang excavation has dug deep into the mountains, deep enough to stumble upon the shrine of the Dragon God and his faithful hulking protector. Not only do a powerful demon and ancient deity await those brave enough to explore the Earth's core, but also long-forgotten treasures. And one of those treasures is the Dragon Longsword. Hey guys, Ashen One here, and welcome to this Demon Souls Remake video. In this one, we are going to get the Dragon Longsword as quickly as possible, nice and easy. So if you like my content, please subscribe so I can bring you more, and let's get straight into it. We will pick up immediately at the Armoured Spider boss in World 2. Now don't worry, getting to him is quite easy, you won't have any trouble, and fighting him, even without leveling up as I haven't in this video, is very simple, as we can cheese him. We need to get to World 2-2, where we can find the Dragon Longsword. So, all you need to do with this boss is come over to the left hand side, and you can actually cheese him by firing arrows just through this corpse here. And the only two attacks he will do is spit fire at you and shoot his web at you. The fire won't be able to hit you, and occasionally the web will, but it will do very, very little damage. So just bring a bow and plenty of arrows, and you'll be able to cheese this boss down in no time at all. From the Armoured Spider's Arkstone then, you just want to come to the left, down this tunnel, and just be careful of these exploding carts. Just get close to them and have the sprint on, and sprint away just as you see them light up. You'll need to do this 3 times just to get through the tunnel. Once through the tunnel, just ignore the fat official and use this elevator here to take yourself all the way down. At the bottom of the elevator then, come through this doorway into the mineshaft and just stay on the right. And as you come through here and round the corner, just be careful of an exploding light. So just sprint here, and you should be okay just to miss it. There will be an enemy just up here on the left, you can ignore him, and we will run through to the next area, which is just round the corner here, and out of the mineshaft. In this area here then, we can pretty much skip the whole thing. We can come up past this bear bug, and we can drop off the side, and then just head a little bit forward, and then you can drop all the way down, skipping most of the area and all of the enemies. From here then, you can just head all the way down the walkway, and as you come round here, don't worry about anything that the game throws at you enemy-wise. You can just ignore all of the worms that burst out of the ground here, and come around and through the tunnel ahead of us, which originally will be a fog gate. So don't worry, no bosses here. Now, when we come through this mine shaft, the first fork in the road, we need to take left. If we go right, we have an item. And as we come through the debris here, I like to swing to the right. And as we come round, we will have our first blockage, a giant bear bug. Now, these guys have a lot of HP, and can be very, very strong against melee attacks. Magic works, bleeding and plague work, poison also works. Now I have the Crested Falchion, and that has a magic attack on it, and it causes bleed, but that's not what I'm going to do here. You can push this bear bug out far enough, so that eventually you can just manage to squeeze past him, and it may look like it's taking me a long time, but this actually saves us a lot of time. The second and final blockage is this giant bear bug here, which unfortunately we can't squeeze past, but he's actually pretty easy. Now, I have a video on how to get the Crested Falchion. Magic users, you'll be fine, but what you can actually do is you can actually bring him up to the 2 wooden posts here, and he can't go any further. Now his only attack is going to be to poke a spike out, so it's easily blocked, and if you do have something like the Crested Falchion that's causing bleed, you can start applying damage over time to him as you start chipping away. A simple tactic is just to get in a position on the left hand side if your main weapon is in your right hand, and what you can do is you can just keep running to the left and you'll see his spike misses you most of the time, and you can just keep slashing away. Just be careful, if he does start hitting you, it means because he's slightly turning in your direction, so all you need to do is run over onto the right hand side and do the same thing. If you are not in the know, make sure that when you do finally kill him, that you run away. You should have plenty of time, but he does explode, and if you are like me, not leveled up and the equivalent of soul level 1 for a knight, it will probably kill you. With the beer bug out of the way then, all of the hard work is done, so congratulations, you just have to run now straight ahead into the lava cave, and you will turn left immediately and just hug the wall. Sprint through here, and there are some caves on the left hand side, but as reference, make sure you pass the item on the ground. Keep running, slash through the debris, and make sure you quickly get ahead of this beer bug here. You don't want him blocking the path. Turn left into this tunnel here, and as we proceed upwards, you will start to see a shining light just on the right hand side down here, and on this corpse is our prize. The Dragon Longsword is right here. Great stuff, so congratulations if you managed to pick it up. This is an example of the Dragon Longsword plus 5, and as you can see, we're looking at 302 damage, and half of that is fire attack, so you will be setting your enemies ablaze. Now, you'll notice it doesn't scale with anything, so with this sword, it's always best to get it very early in the game, and then you should pretty much be able to use it all the way up to late mid-game, the start of endgame. And there we have it. So, here is the sword in action. As I said, enjoy setting your enemies on fire. It's pretty satisfying, I have to be honest. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, please subscribe and leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!